Chat, here we go. We got a special stream today. It's 2v2. Have you ever seen this many people on a map at one time? I certainly have not. But we're going to try it out. We've actually done 2v2s a couple times before. But I just wanted to do it again. I got excited because there was recently a $10,000 2v2 tournament for North America that had Beast Mode and Daniel, and I think AJ and Reddles were a team, First Killer and Mist. There's a ton of different high-level teams. LJ and Chronic, who got second. So it was fun watching the North Americans battle in 2v2, so I thought to myself, hey, I'd like to watch some EU 1v1 or EU/Middle East because, of course, TRK and Nwpo teaming up from KSA against Joyo and Crispy. TRK and Nwpo, guys we've seen on the stream playing 1v1 a lot. I don't think any of them need any introduction. Now, if you do live under a 1v1 rock and you have never experienced 3v3, then there's a chance you haven't heard of Joyo. But I'm assuming you know who Joyo is as well. Crispy, also a high-level 3s player from England, and was the choice of teammates for Joyo. I asked Nwpo and Joyo if they wanted to grab a teammate and play a 2s. Nwpo selected TRK, who is trying to get this air dribble reset to get the first goal of the match. And Joyo picked Crispy. So this is where we're at now. Joyo, look at this double. England up 1. It worked out that he picked an Englishman. I didn't, force him to pick a player of the same nationality. Just what he happened to pick. Sheesh. To make for a nice regional battle as well. Yikes, Octane lobby. Yeah, it is wild that both of the Middle Eastern players are running an Octane when so recently we had the 1v1 events where every last one of them played in the same exact Fennec, the Falcons Fennec. Crispy's going to 50 with TRK. Joyo on fire here in this 2s game. Interesting bounce to actually slow down the ball, put it behind the recovering Nwpo. Yo, Physics, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Crispy, ISO with TRK. Air dribble the whole field, trying to go low 50. Not able to. I'm really excited to watch more 2v2 in general. Explore the meta of 2v2. I think it's been a long time since we've seen super high level ones. We were able to watch it at Gamers 8. It's probably the most recent one, but all those best of ones didn't really do it the kind of service that it should get as a game mode. Nice goal from Nwpo. Just like it didn't really fully do a great service to ones. We would have loved to see a ton more ones game at Gamers 8 as well. Crispy watching that one the longest. Stuck on low boost. I might have been bumped there. I wasn't paying close attention to why Crispy was out of position. Interesting kickoff from the KSA guys, though. Joyo and Crispy up together. But KSA is starved out. No chance on the quick counter. Double commit on defense from TRK and Nwpo. Not going to matter. Joyo having used up every last bit of his boost to force said double commit. Long clear. The English team have been on offense for the past minute or so. Finally, KSA guys have moved it back into the orange half, but I think Crispy is about to get a full clear here. Reset near the ceiling. Tons of solo plays for the English team. I think we've seen at least a couple different passing plays or team plays attempted from the Middle East guys. Right now, Joyo and Crispy just trying to go ISO with somebody back to protect when it doesn't work out. Joyo aggressive with no boost, no choice but to put pressure on these guys. Nobody in this lobby can afford to be left alone for more than a moment. So that's a great challenge by Crispy. He actually beat 2. Joyo not around to finish it off despite leaving a wide open net available for him. Joyo has just been a fiend up here upfield. I don't think he has a ton of boost, but just constantly trying to put pressure on the play. Make Crispy's life just a little bit easier. Look at this read from Joyo. Gonna get saved. As Nwpo clears this out to the midfield. TRK a challenge 1. But Nwpo already retreating out. Only just barely able to delay the attack of the English team. TRK. Nothing but a bounce off the half volley with 0 boost left in the tank. A minute left to go. TRK and Nwpo have not had consistent offense all game long. Joyo has just been a madman, which is what's gotten the English team both of their goals. Joyo clear to the corner. They finally have the English team pinned back low on boost. TRK has an opportunity to go against just Crispy. Crispy up early, though. And Nwpo keep this in the air. They have just constantly kept the ball floating above the backboard, but that huge clear will be the end of a long attack, or will it? The KSA guys right back on top of the ball. TRK 50 with Joyo, another 50. Not good enough. Nwpo needed to keep that in play. That being said, TRK has got space ahead of him. Double pre-jump from both of the English team members. TRK can't finish it, but Nwpo can. Oh my goodness, not sure what the English team was thinking here as they both fly up to intercept TRK. Neither one of them get a touch. Or actually, they must have because it had an orange trail. So one of them got a touch. And they really just did not stop the easy tap in from Nwpo, which is what TRK was likely trying to set up. This ball not going to hit ground. Dangerous in front of the orange net. Joyo is going to try and carry it and keep it up. Cut right back towards net. He's just to flick TRK, and there's a chance. TRK sends it away. So overtime in game number 1. I think the English team feel bummed that they weren't able to hold on in the last 10 seconds or so. No kickoff goal as Joyo is going to slam the first attempt away. Another pre-jump from Joyo. TRK did not have a ton of boost to take it to the air either way. You can tell he's super grounded. He almost got caught out. Able to get a backflip save on Joyo's attempt. Crispy dropping it to Nwpo, who gives it right back to Joyo. He's want this musty all day long. He's been setting up musties whenever he's been given space. Nwpo long clear. Last bit of boost he has in the tank. Joyo gonna erase that possession immediately, and he actually just has one left. He gets demoed, and Nwpo is able to get the easy clear. Joyo lob up to Nwpo, who's retreating in the corner. Team pinch from the KSA guys. Crispy's got a little bit of space. He has to get it around Nwpo. Nwpo actually didn't really worry about challenging at all. He just went straight past the play and went for Joyo, which did leave TRK alone in a 1v1. TRK is fairly talented in 1v1s. Nwpo, double reset. Can't get the 50. TRK looking for his teammate. Grabbing 100, who's just going to pass it right back. Neither one of these guys have boost, though. They've been... Oh, never mind. Nwpo's got a ton. He just got that steal in the corner. TRK. Pinch from the corner out of his own half. Not a great first touch from Crispy. Gonna leave Joyo to play some miraculous defense. Nwpo, the shot. That absolutely could have been a much more threatening shot. But he finishes it with a slow roll right at Crispy. 2 minutes into overtime. TRK trying to get a really tough angle with that air dribble so far away from the net. Not a great chance of bringing it back. Joyo's able to clear it fairly easily. Now we're back in the midfield. Nwpo, high setup off the backboard. Great decision from Joyo to cut that off. So that would have been nearly impossible to stop that double. Needed to get it either before or as it hit the back wall. Joyo out to Crispy. I don't think Crispy has the kind of boost to stop TRK, especially considering he's got the backboard to help him. Half of an extra game here. 4 goals in regulation. All of a sudden, the defense has been locked down. This net seems open. Crispy should be the first one to it. Looking for Joyo. TRK on the retreat back. Make sure to cut him off. Nwpo slamming this high. Crispy has no pressure on him, though. You can tell no shot coming anytime soon, so he'll pull it up into a dribble. The reset off the backboard. He bumped the defender as well. Joyo just needs to finish it. Nwpo, what a save. Nwpo in and out of the net. Wow, what a save. Game number 1. Going to the KSA guys off the backs of a incredible save. Joyo probably could have put it a ton of places, but figured might as well try and slot it high. Plays right into Nwpo's hand. What a win for TRK and Nwpo in game number 1. That was a great setup from Crispy, too. Joyo just needed to finish. You can't blame Joyo for trying to shoot there. He had to. It was a really good setup from Crispy, including the bump. We have the replay. We'll go back to it. Remind me to go back to it. Oh, wait. I forgot. I am not doing 1v1s. I think Director does a better job than I do when we're watching a 2v2. Nwpo, a fake to get a reset. Gonna try and slot it in the top right. The Englishman able to get the save. Crispy chilling on the back wall. Has to fall from the skies to try and stop TRK, but it's not going to happen. TRK outplaying both on this air dribble. Joyo pre-jumped. He's able to pop it off the ceiling back to himself to keep it away. And then get it over the top of Crispy as well. That was absolutely filthy from TRK. We saw Joyo in game number 1 doing it all himself. Well, not quite, but having a couple of nasty shots to put the English up 2. This time TRK is going to start with the lead. Demo and another goal. The goal's coming in like crazy at the start of game number 2 after we just had such a long stalemate of an overtime. TRK wins the 50. Demos Crispy and puts a smoke screen in front of the ball. I actually think without that smoke screen, Joyo is going to get a pretty good angle on the challenge. I think he actually turns around because he can no longer see anything on the other side and doesn't stand a chance. Whereas if that demo was invisible, I think we get a much better challenge out of Joyo. TRK, a shot to the dead center of the net. Joyo's not going to have a tough time saving it. Nwpo, he wanted to go double off the backboard. Crispy was there to stop him. Good read defensively, and this shot not going to be nearly as threatening as the ones we've seen previously, but can these two get out of their half? Well, it's going to help that Nwpo just whiffs the ball at midfield. Now the ball in the blue half for the first time this game, it feels like. Nwpo just chasing, TRK chasing down Crispy, who's last back. Not able to position where he should be. I think Joyo went to that back corner to take a 100 boost before coming back. What he did not know is that his teammate was in desperate need of some help. Nwpo putting some pressure on as he clears the ball. Actually, away from the net, but tries to demo people in the process. Wait, a dunk. Joyo got a bump, I believe, on Nwpo. TRK says sorry because TRK absolutely hooked him up with a pass. Not only that, but he also went flying away from the play. He stopped the ball directly in front of the net and left Nwpo all alone. So that's why we see him apologizing. But Joyo and Crispy taking advantage. TRK 1v1 with Joyo if he plays it fast enough, but decides to flick from the midfield. Joyo is playing Musty Simulator. How many musties can he get from how many different positions? As he tries to musty that one away. Nwpo tries to show one as well, but it does get saved. Joyo 360 and around the field, trying to bump TRK out of this one. I don't even think he got the boost steal. The camera switched off, but I want to say at least guys were able to hold on to it. TRK off the wall so quick, making sure to not let that wall stop his momentum. Interesting save from Joyo. Needed to save it somewhere other than into the post, and I feel like he could have. Really, I think he wanted to save it soft. He was hoping to save it soft and get back to it or something, because he certainly could have pounded it harder than that. But instead, leaves himself susceptible for the bump, and it's 4-1. Crispy double to himself off the ceiling. End results. It's an easy takeaway for TRK. Oh, Joyo passed 2. Does he have an open net? I think he does. Joyo got them both. He's going to bump Nwpo for good measure, even though he could have just slammed the ball in with just a little bit more strength. But nice interception. Catching the Middle East guys being greedy. 2 minutes still left. 2-goal lead. Not impossible for Joyo and Crispy to come back from. Kickoff win for Joyo, pushing in the blue half. Crispy has a tight angle potentially. No, he's going to look for Joyo. Back to Crispy. I don't think they meant to go back to Crispy. I think Crispy might have just saved what Joyo's shot was going to be. I'm not sure. He's headed in either way. Nwpo has Joyo alone, taking him up to the back wall. Good save. TRK actually a really weak shot, and I think Joyo and Crispy would have been better off with Crispy clearing that away, but Joyo just fell from the skies. Got a soft save instead of what would have been a really hard clear. I mean, TRK's shot was so weak. Crispy was going to be able to absolutely end that possession for sure. But either way, Joyo and Crispy survive. 0 boost possession. Both of the blue team members were in that corner. Joyo could find a way to be around. Might have had a good opportunity. TRK just slowly working down the field, faking, and trying to set up 50s. Finally got himself an opportunity on net. Not without Joyo recovering. Now TRK, the reset, pass 1. Cannot 50 Joyo as well. He's got the team starved. What a save! Oh my goodness, Crispy. It seemed lost. TRK should have been tapping in an easy goal, but he somehow, what am I trying to think? 8-ball, not 8-ball. Pool shot. He pool shot saved it into the post by slamming into TRK. TRK trying to musty over the top right now. 45 seconds left to go. Can Joyo and Crispy make all this spectacular defense worth it by bringing it back? Joyo! Look at this insane dribble. This is the best play I've ever seen. Joyo drops the ball down to the ground and just walks it in with magnificent fashion. I think that was the Nwpo up on the side wall who is going to be beating himself up over not being able to intercept that play. 40 seconds left to go. Joyo not going to be able to get a double. Not even sure that would have hit into a double even if TRK wasn't there. Joyo trying to fake TRK to giving the possession away. That was probably too strong of a touch. I think Crispy and Joyo needed to take control, and they were definitely going to be able to. TRK and Nwpo were retreating, and as long as... Oh my goodness, he went flying by. He couldn't get the read. As long as they just didn't give it back, they were going to have a good chance. But 8 seconds, and they still have another opportunity. Joyo couldn't double it in, but Crispy, his shot, he ties it up. Crispy and Joyo in the final moments clutch it up just like the KSA guys did in game number 1. Joyo didn't want the double. He wanted to leave it for the teammate who's going to slot it top left. 4-4. Crucial final moments here for Joyo and Crispy. Do not want to go down 2-0. And that's a great setup. Oh, Crispy off the kickoff. Had just used up his boost at the kickoff. No way he was going to be able to get back to that, but certainly felt like an opportunity missed. Nwpo off the kickoff. Just barely is Crispy able to get the save. Decent 50. Wait, how is TRK getting back to this ball? It's going to cost him every bit of his 100 boost to do so. I wonder if it was worthwhile, considering Joyo's just going to take control quickly. Now TRK, late recovery, making sure to pick up that corner boost. Does not want Joyo getting 100 after making this setup. Wants to force him back out. TRK on the double. He missed off the post. He's going to finish it off. TRK and Nwpo, great team play. Cheating upfield. TRK doesn't want to take the initial shot. Thinks Joyo's going to save that. So instead, goes for the double but misses wide. And luckily for him, it bounces right back out. So Joyo and Crispy close to taking game number 2. But TRK and Nwpo will go up 2-0. Yo, Jordan Staranka, thank you for the brand new Prime. Much appreciated. We got game number 3 of Nwpo TRK versus Joyo Crispy. And even though it's a 2-0 lead for the KSA guys, both games going to overtime, just not going Joyo and Crispy's way. Nwpo is reset, intercepted. TRK into a Stocktane here. Not what he was playing with in the previous games. TRK, just one small tap, but we're getting past both. That being said, Crispy and Joyo into a passing play. I'm not sure Joyo has enough boost, or if there's ever enough boost in the tank to make something out of that. Who would need a clean 200. So he does get challenged. Nice bump. TRK shot low. Joyo trying to jump up to be prepared with a high shot. TRK recognizes that he can get an even easier one low. Didn't have to do much at all after the bump. 1-0. And a lead once again early for Nwpo and TRK. What is Nwpo hoping to do here? Did not have any boost, was certainly never going to make connection with the ball. But he has been one of the more creative players we've ever seen. Ooh, Nwpo tried to connect with TRK there. Nwpo resets. Got Crispy to miss. Might have bumped Joyo as well, but Crispy lands back down. Able to finish it off. Hard to tell on those bumps when we have forced ball cam in director. TRK. Shot. Saved easily. Joyo able to demo Nwpo. But still, Crispy was not able to pick up his 100. Impressive shot from TRK mechanically, but best he could do was get it just barely in the net, or it's going to be an easy save. Right now, Middle East players barraging the net. TRK falling from the ceiling. Crispy tries to challenge early. Joyo able to clean up after Crispy forces TRK to make the first move. Boom Shakalaka, thank you for the tier 1 for 10 months. Much appreciated. All right, team play once again potentially here. TRK and Nwpo with space. Actually, TRK is going to go solo over 1. Joyo sends it away. Crispy using every bit of boost in his tank to challenge that aerial early. So now he's playing with 0 at the midfield, but he doesn't want to leave the play. Nwpo and TRK, the counterattack in 2s comes so quickly. Joyo meets him at the ceiling. Crispy gets the reset, plays it slow. I like this solo play. Not to just give Nwpo control right away, but he couldn't make much out of it. TRK. Double off the wall. Great respawn of the boost at the midfield. Joyo was just there, but certainly that boost was not available. Otherwise, Joyo would have made sure that TRK couldn't have it. Crispy undercutting Nwpo here, but he almost found a way to get a shot. Luckily, Joyo was able to recover in time. That was some nifty movement from Nwpo in a place that he should not have been able to shoot from. Crispy pass to nobody. Too far back into the orange half for Joyo to be able to shoot from it. But luckily, the demo has respawned Crispy right back in control, although Joyo has been playing a really good disruptor as a first man on defense. Joyo's 50 to Crispy, intercepted. TRK saw the pass coming, and he actually is going to prevent this clear, or try to. Joyo gets the outplay, though. So now, the English team on the move. A late recovering Middle East team might have some trouble with what they have to offer here. Crispy, the musty. He doesn't have any boost to finish it off, though. Once again, another play that needed probably about 150 to 200 boost to be able to work all by itself. Joyo doubling off the ground, lobbing the ball directly in front of the net. Crispy able to clear it away for now. But I'm surprised he didn't just leave that ball for TRK. Instead, he chips it over the top of both of them. 45 seconds left to go, on the verge of a sweep, and the English team just leaves the net wide open. Both of them rotating wide. Crispy had just fallen from a high aerial, so Joyo probably needed to know that the net was his responsibility. No way Crispy's going to land and get back that quick. But Joyo lets it fall in. 2-0, 40 seconds left to go. Every game has went to overtime, but this one feels less likely. TRK, his dribble cut off. Crispy need to put some pressure on the ball. Recognizing he was beat, though, pulls off. TRK! Oh my goodness. A nutty angle. Joyo's not going to be able to get back. What a setup from TRK. That's going to be GG's. I don't think in 2v2 we're going to see 3 goals in 18 seconds. That was a filthy double. So many almost. This duo, I don't know if there's a ton of duos that can take them down. TRK and Nwpo, very solid 2v2 team. Joyo and Crispy put up a good fight, though. Credit to them. And really, they just got a couple of those overtimes to go their way. Wait a second. Maybe I'm counting it a little bit too early. You know, I thought 2v2 was a bit different, but Joyo found a way to get a bucket as he 50s with TRK and side flips this one in. They just need the next couple goals to be a little bit faster than that one. That one took probably more seconds than they can afford. But that kickoff will end it. Nwpo to TRK to finish it. No, to be wait, it will be in. I thought it was gonna be crossbar down, but it must have bounced right before the final second. I'm going to throw some GGs. Thanks for playing before they leave. I still couldn't get it before TRK. But fun matches. Hopefully they had a good time. The Middle East guys sweeping, though. 3-0 against Joyo. Crispy. All right, let's go look at that save. What do you guys say? That was that nutty save to win. Was that game 1? I think it was this save right here. Gets bumped up out of the net. Oh, beautiful. It's not as crazy when you watch it from Nwpo's perspective, but it really felt like Joyo was going to score for sure. This is a really good setup too from Crispy. Over the top, finish it off with a bump. Not even sure he meant to, but Nwpo recover inside the net. And let's look at Joyo. I want to see what Joyo saw on his shot placement. Could he have put it somewhere else, or did he just think Crispy did all the work already? Because I feel like he was just like, oh, he saw the bump. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a lot of net right there. That's a lot of net. Actually, this is kind of the only spot that Nwpo's going to be able to save. Anywhere else, and it's definitely going to be a goal, but I guess Joyo probably can't get that read that quickly, or didn't expect that bounce. I mean, I don't know. It seems like it's almost harder to do this shot, right? You got to turn and side flip into it, whereas you could just slam it straight forward right into this corner. But hey, hindsight is 2020. Crazy save. And the other one was OT as well. There's some close games.